a channel I'm going to be doing a few indie games on. And first up, we have Getting Over with Bennett Foddy. I haven't actually played this game yet. Of course, I've seen like all the videos of people playing it online. Oh boy, this game obviously isn't like as big a topic of discussion anymore. But there's actually a reason that I wanted to play it now. So this channel is something that I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I've been trying to get around to recording and like, just doing it, but I tried to record like one video on my own, and the game was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and it didn't end up recording like the way it should have. So, oh gosh. So it's just been really difficult to like even get back into like trying to record. I keep trying and I just don't get around to it. And I'm just gonna talk over Mr. Foddy here. Huh! Okay, I see. So this game is sort of synonymous with my experience like recording. There we go. I have the voiceover turned down low because A, we've all heard it before, and B, I just wanna get my story out there. Also, I'm gonna be approaching this really slowly because like I think a lot of times when people play this game, that's weird. They go too fast. So I'm gonna be approaching this really slowly. I'm going to try to make all my movements accurate. You know what, now that I've said that, I'll turn up the voiceover volume. This game is really meta. I actually really enjoy the fact that this game is like, even the fact that the creator of the game really just is connecting to you, like talking to you even like within the game. Oh, careful. Steady on.
The author of that game was Jazzuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Interesting. So, I'm actually really into game design. Like, I'm a bit of a game design buff. I want to make a game of my own someday. And the fact that
Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Come on. There we go. I just want to push myself. I think I'm stuck like this. I need to get up there. I need to get high enough so I can reach my hammer. I'll have to jump.
Anyway,
there we go.
You're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. Prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
I love that. I love the fact that he says most obstacles in games are fake, and in the sense that you're confident in your ability to approach it, and even in a difficult game like Dark Souls or what's another difficult game? I guess FTL is pretty difficult. So take games like FTL and Dark Souls, games that are notoriously difficult. Even then, you're pretty confident, like, in your ability to take on the next enemy or like do the next task. But that makes the obstacles fake. Like, there's no actual risk in taking them on. So in B games like this and Sexy Hiking and these things that he's talking about, all obstacles are real because they have risk. I'm just gonna thrust myself upward.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. A real punishment.
But it's okay. I'm not going to get upset. That was my fault. I went too fast. And we are just going to approach this really calmly. Man, I now understand why another reason why people have difficulty with this game. Like, the control is just weird. The hammer doesn't really track to your mouse that well. And there are some places you just can't go to with your hammer. Okay. Steady. 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 I might have to adopt an ASMR voice later on. Ooh! Alright. Oh, shit. Back to the start. Alright. Man, alright, I'm gonna put my mouse in turbo mode. I've got a button on my mouse that's like increases the sensitivity. Good job. Good job. Oh man. We're not gonna get angry. This is gonna be a totally zen experience, and it's gonna be alright. I actually don't really get that angry. When I was little, I used to get really, really angry at games, but now, whoa, careful.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get
I'm not gonna let it get to me. Bennett Foddy, your words are not falling on deaf ears right now. I will do this. Well, I might not like finish the game, but I'm just gonna enjoy the experience. Also, this guy's really buff, and I'm a little jealous. I've always wanted to get stronger. Oh, and over this summer, I've taken up going to the gym. I've gone every day for a while. I took a break today because, well, I had other things I wanted to do. Ooh. It's been a real experience going to the gym again, actually. It's weird in that it's kind of fun even if I go alone, because like I know that I'm like improving myself, but like, you know, going to the gym is something that you have to mentally prepare for it, and if you haven't ever like just gone to the gym like I had like a few years ago, then honestly it's a good experience. Yes. Okay. I want to like shimmy my hammer this way. There we go. You just got to get a knack for it. You just got to feel your way out, familiarize yourself with how you can move. Oh. is what I want. That is what I want. Come on. Yes. Yes. There you go. Nice. And up and over. There we go. So, as far as what I have planned for this channel going forward, for now, like, none of these videos are actually going to be monetized. I'm not going to make this like a really big thing as of now. This is just something that I wanted to do on the side for fun, because I'm going to be going to college soon, and you know, I wanted like a side project. I'm just going to be like playing some fun indie games that I enjoy until I start getting people that want to see me play specific games. And I can also release like a list of all the Steam games I have. Oh gosh. Or all the Steam games I have access to. I can't really record console games right now. I don't really have an easy way to do that. Oh gosh. My hammer didn't extend far enough off of my body. Come on. Come on. This video's probably not going to be that entertaining, because the fun part about watching people play this game is how angry they get. Ooh. We're not going to get angry. We are going to we're just going to give our best effort. Ooh, careful. There we go. Yes. That is perfect. Now, oh, I'm gonna bring myself closer. No, 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 no. That's all right. That is all right. And perfect. Can I like? Oh yeah, that shimmies me around a bit. I don't want that. What are you doing? Don't do that. All right, we're gonna jump. Whoop. No. All right. That's fine. This is all fine. Oh gosh. This whole balancing act is really hard to do, actually. Oh gosh. Yes. 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 Here we go. Yes, I know.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Thank you, Mary Pickford. I appreciate that. Very meaningful, very, very inspiring quote. Basically, the moral of my story earlier was that something that Bennett Foddy says in this game is, it's harder to start again than to start up, or something along those lines. And for me, like, with the experience of recording, for me at least, it was exactly like that. Like, I was like making up excuses to not record, and I think this morning it kind of got to me. I was like, I want to record, so I'm just gonna do it. And here I am, I'm doing it. I'm probably gonna record more than just this game today, actually. Oh gosh. But we're just gonna, I'm actually going to make it up there where my hammer's pointing, like up there, and I'm probably gonna end it there. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. No. No. That's alright. That's alright. This is all alright. We're not going to get mad. We're just going to approach this really slowly. We're just going to approach this carefully. Also, the one thing that got me this game back on my mind was my coworker. He showed me like some footage of a streamer that was playing this game, and he had been streaming for 12 hours straight. which is just to me it's unthinkable. I've never like streamed anything, but 12 hours is a long time. There we go. He had made it like clearly after 12 hours he made it very far, and he was actually doing the slow approach and everything. But he's like slipped a little bit while he was like setting up for a jump, and he fell all the way back to the beginning, and he just started crying. It was a heartbreaking moment, and oh, I really feel for that guy. That guy has, I don't know who he was, but that guy has my unending sympathy.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
How this guy talks about building games is beautiful to me. I think that this is a bit of an inspiration to me, like even as a aspiring game developer, because he talks so passionately about this obviously frustrating game that he's made, and oh, it's just beautiful. Anyway, I think that's all the time I have for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe do some more recording. That is, not playing more of this. Ooh. But I'll see you guys all next time. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stick around. And if you have anything you want to see me play, you can tell me. Let me know in the comments. And
that can be like
I'll see you guys later.